Hey guys, it's Foster here. So it was a really difficult week for us here at English no Cru. Um, I lost someone very close to me, and Alexia is traveling with her father. So to be honest, we really don't have the time or energy to record new episodes this week. So in the meantime, we are going to replay some of our favorite episodes for the next couple of days, and we will be back as soon as we can. So, as always, we really appreciate your patience and keep up the good fight. Lose well. We will get on with the show after a quick word from our sponsors. Hey, Alexia, how are you doing?
Hey, Foster, Sunday. I am feeling it.
That's good. That's awesome. I hear
Yes.
the sirens of sweet Rio de Janeiro in the background. But first, Alexia, we need to talk about Cambly. So, can you tell our listeners about the benefits of Cambly in 3, 2, 1?
Cambly is amazing. Então, eu vou falar em português que é mais fácil para todo mundo entender de uma vez.
In English, Alexia's explanation is simply Cambly is amazing.
Well, that's it. I'm pretty direct and
is.
practical.
Yeah, it is. I think honestly, everyone knows the entire setup. Like Cambly is a platform where you can have on-demand language teachers. And with English no Cru, we have a partnership with Cambly. They sponsor the podcast, and you get a free English class if you use the promotional code English no Cru.
But do you know what they don't know? That we know.
What they don't know that we know. It's an
Yes.
existential question.
That after the class, you get your recording of the class.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
So you get on your email everything that happened with the class, and you can restudy that.
Yeah, for me, honestly, that is so important because it's not even restudy. I think one of the most useful things you can do with any type of learning is just repetition. So when I always secretly record my classes when I take Portuguese classes. Not secretly, I ask the teacher's permission.
Eu ia falar agora que isso é completamente contra a lei.
But listening to myself in a class or just listening to myself speak in Portuguese or Spanish, it always hurts so much, but helps so much. You know, I don't like it, but I see my mistakes. It makes me want to do better.
Yes. So now you know what we know. And that's awesome.
Yeah. That's a strange way to put it, but go to Cambly.com, download the app, however is easiest for you, and use the promotional code English no Cru to get your first class for free. Okay, should we get on with the show?
Yes, please.
Let's get on with the show. Oi, fala aí pessoal, bom dia. Você está escutando o Inglês no Rádio. I am your host, Foster Hodge. This is your daily dose of English. Hey, Alexia. Hey, Brazilians of the world, all the listeners and supporters of English no Cru, who we love dearly. Alexia, how you doing?
Fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm all right. I've been a little under the weather recently.
Yes, you're not feeling that good, right?
Yeah. Do you understand that phrase, under the weather?
I do.
Yeah, under the weather is just a little dodói. Yeah, my dad
pouquinho doente.
Yeah, my dad's been kind of sick recently, so I'm scared.
But it's freezing there, right? It's super cold and super dry as well.
Yeah, it is cold. It's not dry. It's been raining.
Yeah, so and also the heating of your room was broken.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my heating system was broken. Probably did not help. I have literally been in my room for almost a week now. The weather has been so bad, and that is not healthy. So that is a good connection of what we are talking about today, Alexia, which is cleanliness, um, housekeeping, and more specifically, tidying up.
Tidying up.
Yes. But speaking of housekeeping, really quick, we need to do a little bit of housekeeping in terms of English no cru. So, Alexia, do you want to tell people about Sound School, or should I?
I can. And I am going to say this really, really, really um, practically, de uma forma
Once
bem
again,
prática.
Alexia is a very practical girl.
É, agora a gente parcela. Nós aceitamos parcelamentos.
The excitement in your voice with such a weird financial thing is funny. Agora a gente
Yes.
parcela.
So I announced this on Instagram and you announced this on our email marketing, right?
Yeah, to our email subscribers, our fan
Yes.
club.
Our fan club that we are finally accepting how do I say this in English?
Parcelamento.
Uh-huh.
We say
Installments.
installments. Yeah, not super common in English, but most people would understand the word installments.
Yes. So we are accepting installments. So when you go to Inglês no Cru and you access the part of Sound School and you can be our student with only paying only 40 reais per month.
Nope. 39 reais per month.
I'm sorry, 39 reais per
Get
month.
it right. And I think
Yes.
one day we can explain how complicated it is for an American company to accept Brazilian reais, but that would take like 2 hours because honestly, it took me like 2 years to have the capacity to do that.
Yes. So we are doing that. And if you guys have any questions, just send to me on Instagram or send to our email suporte@inglêsunicru.com.
Yeah, so many ways to get in touch with us. Sign up for Sound School if you want to change your English in 2019. It is
The time.
kind of awesome. Yeah, my mom asked me today when I told her that we were doing installments, and she was like, "But what happens if someone wants a refund?" And I was like, "I don't know. That's never happened before." We've only had happy students, which I think is a good sign.
That's a good sign. And we are very happy and we intend to continue like this. So
For sure. Okay, so enough talking about us, even though it's very important because this is how we make a living for food and security and things like that. But today, Alexia, we're talking about being clean and specifically some things that we've learned from the book, The Life Changing Magic of Tidying Up. And also, there's a Netflix series called Tidying Up. I believe that's the title, right?
yes, it's the same title. And it's with Mary Kondo.
Yeah. I would say Marie Kondo.
Can I ask you one thing before we start this? It's really, really
No,
it's really important.
if you absolutely need to, Emma.
Okay, so how do I say the name of the college that your dad went?
The name of the college that my dad went to.
Went to.
Yeah, I was actually talking about this with my dad the other day. My dad attended the university that is called Emory.
Emory. Oh my God. Okay, now I know because I was saying the whole day today, MRI.
Yeah, Yeah, an MRI for most English speakers would be the thing that is like an X-ray that you go into the machine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Grey's Anatomy fan here, I know.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you grow up to medical school on Netflix. Yeah,
So it's
so
Emery.
yeah,
Almost like Anne Marie, but it's Emery.
almost. If you're speaking fast, technically this has the schwa sound, som du schwa, in the middle. So we say ri. But when I'm speaking fast, and I was talking about this with my dad too, he just says imri, imri.
Emery.
So that is a good example of how crazy English is because the way we write it is Emory,
Yes,
but the way
it
we say
makes
it is
no sense at all.
Emory.
Emery. Okay,
Crazy.
see, it was important.
Yeah, yeah, that was relatively important.
Okay, so we are talking about Marie Kondo, sorry,
Yes, Kondo.
and Marie Kondo, and about her book and her new TV show, Netflix TV show.
Okay, so that is a lot of information. So, first, Alexia, can you describe for me just a little bit about the book, what it is, like what are some of the main points, main ideas?
I mean, the main point of all is
Clean your
you
shit up.
no, is like if it doesn't bring you happiness, you shouldn't have it.
Yes, a phrase that she uses a lot in the book is spark joy. So the idea is you just kind of take inventory of all of the things, your possessions that you own, and you touch it. And she's very spiritual, like you touch an old shirt or something. And if it doesn't spark joy, if it doesn't give you a feeling of happiness or some feeling of importance, then give it away, donate it, sell it. You don't need it.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's the main point of all. And then she talks about all the items like clothes and objects and furniture, kitchen stuff, and then the most important part that are pictures, letters, or anything that it's like a family memory, you know?
Yeah, yeah, the sentimental stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, Lexi, you read this book and then we went to
twice.
Portugal. And yeah, the first time didn't work out that well. But the second
Yes, it
time,
did.
I'm saying the second time was kind of the big time for you.
Yeah.
So, what were some of the most difficult things for you? Because it seems easy, like the idea of tidying up. It's like, yeah, just kind of give away some stuff you don't need. But everyone, I don't care about your situation. I think everyone has way too much stuff, and it causes a lot of stress, and it's weird.
Okay, so the first biggest problem for me is that when my mom passed away, she left, uh, I have no idea of how many clothes, but all very, very, very good clothes. And we used to exchange clothes with each other. So
Yeah,
everything that como é que é o herdar que eu herdei? Air?
you could say that I inherited from her. But honestly, to inherit something is pretty formal. We usually talk about that like with estates or money.
Ah, tá.
But
Ok.
I would just say the things I got from her or the things she gave me or left for me.
Yeah. So the first time that it was a huge problem because I wanted to stay with everything. Um, because it reminds me of her and because it was the everything was amazing. So it was pretty hard.
Mm.
And I am and I was very, very attached to everything that I own. I like everything that I own. And it was hard to understand the difference between, okay, this doesn't bring me joy and this brings me joy. So I didn't know that at the first time.
Yeah. I imagine that's got to be so difficult, not only from the sentimental value and all of the emotions connected to your mom, but also the idea that you really like everything you own. In my
It's really
case,
hard.
I like 5 things that I own. I always wear the same shirts and just need like my computer, my guitar, and my headphones. And those are
Yeah.
the only things I like. But you had a lot of good stuff and you managed to really organize it and give away and sell a lot of it.
Yes. And then this is the last time that I came home. I don't know. Something happened with me in Portugal that I, I don't know. I was really, really into like, okay, I don't need half of what I have right now. I really don't use this for the past, I didn't use this for the past like 7 months and I didn't miss it at all. So I started to, I don't know, review everything that I left here.
Mhm.
And I tried everything on again. And it was it was the moment. I think there is a timing as well in your mind that you are able to do it properly, the way that Mary
Marie.
Marie, sorry, Marie um, says.
Yeah. I think that is probably the biggest part and the most difficult part that most people don't think about is you kind of have to be ready for it, like emotionally, and prepare yourself emotionally. Because, like, if you have, like, oh, I have this really nice shirt, but I really don't wear it that much, I could probably, stop using it. But there's this idea that you have all of these things that kind of, I don't think you realize how much mental energy that takes, you know? It's like I have a
Yeah.
house full of stuff and I use a lot of it, but I don't use some of it and I don't know which one. And so it's really like an exercise in kind of mental healthiness and organization.
And yes, and also like you forget the things that you have. So with this as well, I rediscover.
Redisc,
I I rediscovered
nice, nice.
everything that I had. So, like today, for example, I went to the pool with my friends and I was wearing a very, very nice, like pool dress, kind of, I
Ooh,
don't,
manda
kind of
fotos.
green. And I was looking for some saída de praia like this, and I forgot that I had
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I imagine that's something that happens is that you really appreciate what you have more after you really think about what you have and what you need. That when you make that decision to give away some things and stay with the other things, that everything you have becomes more valuable, more special.
Yeah, I am talking more about clothes because I'm really into it. I'm not like a fashionista or anything like that, but I do appreciate good clothes. I think it's a way of art as well.
It's a way to
So,
express yourself, certainly.
yes.
I
Yes,
like to
but
spend a good couple of hours on Anthropology or
Mango,
UrbanOutfitters.com. Mango. Yeah.
H&M, Bershka, you can you can Zara. Yeah, I do like it.
So,
Um
Alexia, I wanted to tell you something that I haven't told you yet.
uh,
We are going to Japan.
no, we are not.
No, I'm just kidding. But my my brother and his fiance, who have been on the show, Christine and Camden, we can put the links to those episodes. They are both pretty. Um, they are not the most organized couple, if I'm being honest. They have a lot of stuff. Every time that Alexia and I are visiting their house, they have a guest room, an extra room that has just become a closet, and it's like a war zone, like a
Yeah.
bomb went off. And they both read the book like a couple of years ago and didn't do anything, obviously. And now Marie Kondo, she has this Netflix show called Hiding Up, and they watched it together, and they decided to finally do it. And
Really?
yeah, my brother said he gave away like 90% of his clothes
That's
this year.
awesome.
Yeah.
You know that I am really, really good at this right now. I really can understand what she's saying. And today I was with my two best friends, and I told them, like, if you need me, I can do Marie Kondo with you guys for one afternoon, and we can go through all your things. And
Yeah,
because it helps someone from outside saying, like, this is not good, this is good, this is not important for you, go ahead, let it go, you know.
absolutely. And that's a good business idea, honestly, Emma.
Mm-hmm.
Think about Marie Kondo. She's like a billionaire. She's on Netflix. She definitely makes
She
more
doesn't
money
speak
than we
English.
do. Yeah, we should stop English no Haju and just pay people to clean their closets.
Yes. So another most important, no, the other most important point is we are doing our giveaway, right, of this book on
Yeah, we should
Instagram.
have mentioned that at the beginning of the show. Surprise!
Yeah. And the giveaway will be this Friday, 17th, January 17th of 2019. I don't know if people will be listening to us like in 2 years. So, and you should be there participating if you want to win. It doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, it's on Instagram and Facebook, right?
No, only Instagram.
Yeah, so go to our Instagram. I am not the best at understanding Instagram, but you can go there, and Alexia is giving away this book, and she will ship it to you because this book has been very, very important to us. And it's a great way to practice your English and just make some really positive changes in your life.
Exactly. So go ahead, go there. And if you are from Rio and if we get the time, we will meet each other. So that's amazing.
That'd be awesome. I wish I was in
Uh
Rio hanging out with you and some
huh.
random listener we've never met and talking about cleaning up in English.
Cool. I think that's it, right, Amo?
I think that is wonderful for today, Alexia. As always, thank you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hey guys, thanks so much for listening to another episode of Inglês no Rádio. If you like what we do, if you want to support the show, here's what you can do. Leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts or Android, wherever you listen to the podcast. It really helps other people discover the show. And you can sign up for our VIP newsletter. So each time we release new courses, early discounts for Sound School, new worksheets, special discounts, the people on our newsletter are the first to know. So if you are interested in the things we are doing, go to inglesnuecru.com and sign up. And as always, keep up the good fight and lose well. Até já.